the news, there was this clip going around Twitter and a bunch of news articles about how someone was making a game that was a first-person shooter where you took a gun and actually hunted Pokemon. If that's the most blunt way to say it.
There's really no other way to say it.
Yeah, so, and you know, we're not going to show the clip, obviously. I'll just show screenshots to be nice. But
PETA will come after us if we show it.
So, of course, this made the rounds everywhere. And the guy broke rule number 1 in Nintendo fan games, which is what this segment is about. It's called, shut up and don't show your game until it's done. Why do people keep doing this? Nintendo hates you. If you like Nintendo, they hate you. They don't want you touching their IPs. Ever.
Doesn't matter if you're trying to, if it's a free thing or not.
They don't care.
They do not care.
They disappear. They use Zahando, it's gone. No one cares. So now, all evidence of this game, gone. Guy's Twitter account, gone. All videos, copyright struck down, gone. This game's gone.
Yeah.
And Nintendo has done this all the time. And they just never stop, and nobody cares.
Remember that Metroid 2 fan remake?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which I'm pretty sure they took it down and then stole the assets to make their own remake of Metroid 2, I think.
Oh.
That's even worse. They also did something similar with Super Mario Maker, where someone showed custom Mario levels online and made like a browser.
I do recall that.
And Nintendo got rid of it, and then suspiciously a year later announced Super Mario Maker. Yeah, they have a habit of copyright striking fan-made games, and they're one of the only studios that are harshly against this idea in practice. Because I'm thinking about it, they don't even want mods in their game. At all. They just want you to just accept product and just keep it way it is, you know? Which, you know, on one hand, you got to respect their right for copyright, but on the other hand, if no one's profiting off of it, go away. Like, for real, I don't get it.
I wish I could explain it, but because most fan games, they are made for fans. And by that, I mean they're not charging money for them. So Nintendo technically isn't losing any money by allowing the games to exist.
And even if someone else got the fan game instead of the main game, now stay with me here, because this is a thing that happens. Once they played the fan game and they realize what it's based on, they'll go play the main game. Right? Mind blown right here, right?
So if anything, Nintendo would be making money, maybe.
But they don't think like that.
Nintendo doesn't have the big brains like we do.
Which you see this a lot in a lot of Japanese companies. That's why we never really reported on this, but we mentioned it. Toei Animations basically copyright struck 150 videos off one guy's channel, and all he did was review One Piece and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So these companies don't understand about fan integration, especially when we're in the internet age where you can get, you know, anything.
Yeah.
Right? You can get the source codes for literally any game whenever you want and just share it to anyone on the internet.
Yeah. That reminds me actually about the Toei thing. I assume Toei Animation and Toei Studios are the same company, but so Toei is the one who makes the Kamen Rider series, and not a couple years ago, like a while ago, there was a manga artist who was doing a really, really well done fan-made Kamen Rider manga, and Toei was like, "Hey, no, stop that." So Tsuburaya came up to them and was like, "Hey, you want to do an Ultraman manga? Officially licensed?" And now we have an Ultraman manga that's been going for like 50 volumes now.
Yeah, if there's one thing Toei doesn't say no to, it's when the creator of the IP just walks up and says, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm fixing this." But it's just this thing these companies do. They're like scared of the internet, I would imagine, right? They're just scared, absolutely terrified of everything the internet does, even though it's been around for 30 years.
Yeah.
They're just mortified. Nintendo's mortified of the internet. Not because everyone leaves bad reviews in all their games, but they sell well anyway.
It's just that they don't know how it works, because they're old people.
They're old people. They don't know how it works.
They're boomers.
True. And they don't understand how copyright works 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Nintendo personally sues piracy websites on games that they have in which you can't buy for 20 years. And they argue they're losing money. Like, who's buying Super Smash Bros. Melee from them? No one. It's been discontinued for 15 years. But guess what? They're going to sue anyone who has the ROM for it and is giving it away. Oh, so are they going to sell Melee? No. But don't worry. Nintendo's going to get rid of all ways to get it.
Don't get me wrong. It is totally understandable when they are actively losing money.
Yes.
If you are making money off of someone else's IP, yes, that is called copyright infringement.
Yeah.
And you will and should be sued.
Sure.
But if you are just having a little bit of fun, making a free thing for fans to play, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
And
whatsoever.
we also can't forget all the other times Nintendo has tried to use copyright, such as going to Redbubble and blocking any drawings of Nintendo characters, along with that with other posters. So like, if they found out you were selling if someone draws a poster of Mario and they found out you were selling it, they would like copyright infringement strike you. Let's also not forget during the Wii U days where Nintendo basically said, hey, if you play a Let's Play game, you're infringing on copyright, so you need to join our Nintendo union to even put up a Let's Play of any Nintendo game. Wow. If you remember that, I do. So these people are actively afraid of losing money. When the Nintendo Switch is one of the highest selling consoles. Like,
they ain't losing any money. Believe us.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, the CEOs ain't losing money. Like this ain't the Wii U days anymore, where they have to worry like game to game if people are getting paid. It's the Switch. As you can tell by a lot of Nintendo Switch games, they can make one of the worst Pokemon games ever, and it's the best-selling one, right? You can make garbage and then slap a Nintendo sticker on it, and it'll make money. No one cares. So, like, why do we have to go after fan games and, like, other things? Like, with the asterisks of if they're giving it away for free and not actually infringing on copyright. So, you know.
We should have gotten someone who, like a lawyer in for this episode.
We don't know lawyers, do we?
My cousin's a lawyer.
Oh.
She works for Amazon.
Oh. We know no one then.